First possession, Smith for Victoria, getting it forward. And that's not a bad start because Vickery, Tyrone Vickery, standing at 200 centimetres tall, just stood and took the first grab.
Well, they've started off by loading up their forward line with a bit of tall timber, and Vickery is a young player who will play a fair bit in the ruck, I would have thought, this afternoon as well, Kev.
We've seen him push forward a few times and take some marks, but yeah, generally has been used off the bench, changing the ruck. But it was one game in Adelaide where he pushed forward and took a few contested marks of that type. Vickery
for the opening score of the final. Makes no mistake, it's the perfect start for the Metro side. And a good crowd has come in for this third game, the last game on the triple header.
Guy's pushing up. He's at a wonderful championship, played back and forward, and at 196 centimetres, you're really a 6'5". He's key position size.
Fitzpatrick got it from Vickery. Nat Nui going back to get in front of Watts. Expectations high from the crowd. He tried to do too much, holding the ball. So Vickery.
Nat Nui's pushed back to the goal square. We can see him there. Basically, he's the only player inside the goal square there for... He's for Western Australia.
Vickery wanted Watts at the top of the square. It falls to Scully. High ball. Vickery's going to get it again. No, not this time. What a start by him. And you mentioned Scully, still only young. He's got some real talent.
He plays a half forward today and has been very good in that role in the earlier matches, but he's also an elite midfield runner. If they release him through the midfield, he's got that speed, endurance combination, ball wing ability to be important in today's game.
He was playing for the free. Banner just throws it on the boot though. Vickery comes out, standing in the way though was Laurie.
Start here to this game. We're hoping for a close one. The first two have been beltings. These are the best two young teams in the competition. The Telstra Dome, when you've got every AFL recruit, coach watching, and you can do that, defensively chase a bloke down and then have gears to get through it like that.
There's about 3 boxes ticked there, all in the one play.
23-point margin. There's Vickery over the top, looking for Lynch. He's working hard. Strauss once again. Oh, and he's half volley from Vickery. Almost got it. Banner, numbers for Victoria here. Zaharakis. Up forward, Vickery took the first mark of the game. Presents well there to Watts. Steps around Pearce. A couple of times we've seen him do that. Back to Vickery. Good pressure here from Western Australia, though. Pearce wrapped up. Spills out. Cheddar, worried out of it by Watts. Kicks it high. Looking for Vickery. And gets him. Wow. Too tall, but judged it too well in flight.
So a terrific start to the game, Kev. Started as a forward.
Tyrone Vickery missed most of last year with a knee injury. Very highly ranked player. Wasn't eligible for the draft, but he's come back well in great nick this year. There's been these sorts of signs throughout the year. Been used in this representative program on and off the bench, just limited, but geez, really showing his potential today.
Kicked the first goal of the game and looking to become the first player to kick 2. He's let himself and the team down just to behind. The margin now 20 points.
At the moment, teaming very well together. Over the top, Vickery again. Got it to a good spot. Here's Tom Scully. He'll get it back with a 1-2 from the big fella, Vickery. Oh, he's a good player, this kid.
Just hooks it a bit. Rich has got to sit here. Spoiled, did the right thing because Vickery's a lot taller, but just didn't get enough on it. Fitzpatrick touched in flight.
Around the stoppages. Clearances 12-10 in favour of WA, but hit-outs, a big discrepancy there, 13-7. Been good, Stanton, Kevin?
He has been started on the bench.
Busy. Oh, now they've got the players loose in their forward line. Big fella here. Vickery again. He's had a terrific game. And he's taken another mark inside 50. They could have raffled that. Big Tyrone. He's already kicked one. And it should really have no trouble here from 30 metres. With only a couple of minutes left in this second quarter. It'll be a pretty handy way to go into half-time with a nice lead. Leans back from 35 in the finish. And he's got his second. He's capping off a pretty good first half. And the margin gets out to 20. And he'd want to get back hard, Nat Nui, because Vickery's going to mark this. And the umpire said he's had enough of it. Nat Nui was trying to get back to help out, but the kick was a beauty. And it got in there quick enough. And big Tyrone Vickery is lining up for goal number 3. You can see him getting in the foreground there. Nat Nui trying to push back, but the kick was a beauty.
Yeah, Ash Smith set it up beautifully, and you can go to those contests if you like. If you're going to give 10% of a better chance of your player getting the ball than the opponent, Vickery only needs that little 10% for him at his height.
200 and a good finisher as well. And the start the Metro boys wanted, not the start Western Australia wanted. And looking to be all Metro at the minute. And Vickery's got 3. Smith coming out of the goal square, but was punched over the line and out of bounds. The bottom of the pack, here he is again.
At pace, delivers nicely. Vickery the target, got to beat 2. Gets absolutely crunched.
That's what you call earning your ball.
I think Lyle the same as one that's matured. You see the difference between the 17th and 18th year with Jordan Lyle.
To 2. Vickery, the knock. Free kick.
He decides to load up. Kick to Nat Nui, who's got 3 to beat. Pretty difficult. And over the top, Vickery got a fist in.
Warner's kick right on the siren was looking for Jetta, but it's not to be.
Old type, right size, good coachable young man as well, as Nathan Buckley talked of.
They are. The bloke that can jump like, well, he did well, Vickery. Got his hand on that. I think Nat Nui might have mistimed his run a fraction.
Decision there. Not so Smith. Vickery back to help out. Handball back into some dangerous territory.
Mitch Brenner's had it 27 times. At the back is Big Vickery. He looks inside, squaring up kick, finds Grisbitts.